Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great and having a great day so far. I know I have not posted a video for almost 2 weeks now, and to be honest, I have no explanation for it because I was so occupied with the Christmassy thing and then the New Year thing that I didn't really feel like sitting down and recording a video. I'm gonna actually review an eyeshadow palette. I know I've been doing a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but I don't really have anything else to do because there are so many eyeshadow palettes, and every time I get one I want to share it with you guys and just share my thoughts about it. So yeah, I'm again back with an eyeshadow palette. Today I'm going to talk about this eyeshadow palette which Colourpop collaborated with Kathleenlights, and Kathleenlights is a very famous YouTuber. She has a lot of subscribers and she is really good. I do follow her and I really like her, and yeah, so she came out with an eyeshadow palette and 3 lip products with Colourpop, and I bought the eyeshadow palette as well as 2 of the lip products because the third one I was not really sure if I'm going to get use out of it or if it's going to look flattering on me. So today I'm going to talk about all the 3 products, and I'm going to share some swatches and then the review, as well as you guys will be seeing this tutorial of this eye look that I've created towards the end of the video. So do hang on till the end to see how did I create this look. And I would be first starting with the eyeshadow palette, and the eyeshadow palette is called Dreams Treat. So this is the outer packaging of the eyeshadow palette. It's just a basic cardboard packaging, and it is this off-white color with these rose gold design on it, and at the back you have the names of the eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, as you guys know, I do not really care how the outer packaging looks like, so this is just a waste for me. But now I will be showing you guys the actual palette packaging, and the package looks like this. It's very similar to the outer packaging, and this is off-white with this gold thing, and it's called Dreams Treat. So it's more like a dreamy theme, and actually it's really pretty, but me being so clumsy, I'm just gonna make it dirty with my fingerprints because the eyeshadows in this are pretty dark, and I'm gonna just point this palette. So I'm not really in a favor of this light shade packaging, but for the money that I paid, I cannot really expect a lot of things in it, can I? No. Yeah, so this is the back of the palette, and you have all the names of the eyeshadows, but I would be more happier if I had the eyeshadow names right under the eyeshadow pans inside, so that it gets much more easier when you're doing a tutorial. So it gets much more easier to read the names right under it rather than turning back and reading it. But never mind, it does have names. Some of the eyeshadow palettes don't even have names. So this is really nice that it does have some names. So let's see the actual product inside. And this is how it looks. Oh, isn't it so pretty? It is very pretty. And these are the eyeshadows, and you get 12 eyeshadows, and they have some satin, some shimmery and metallic eyeshadows, and some matte eyeshadows. And it does really have a very good selection of colors because these 2 green are popping out, and I would say that of late all the brands are coming with pretty similar shades. It does have a bit of different shades which I really like, and this eyeshadow palette is so Kathleenlights. I would say I do follow her videos and I see that she uses a lot of these shades, and yeah, so this is just so Kathleenlights. And when it comes to the quality, I would say that Colourpop has been coming out millions of eyeshadow palettes of late, and I would say that the quality is pretty similar to the older palettes that Colourpop has launched. But this green shade that I used in the outer corner today was such a troublemaker because I had to go in several times to get an opaque pigmentation. It was really chalky, and while just applying it, it was really bad. I'm not really happy with this shade. I use this shade as a transition shade, and then I use this a bit of rusty shade in my crease. I would say that this shade does look rusty here, but then when I applied, it was more of a red. Yeah, it was more of a red. I was really surprised that what it looks like in the palette is not pretty. It's not same on my eyelid. And then I have this shade in my outer corner, and on the lid I have this shade. I would be doing a swatches on my hand, and my overall thoughts about this palette is that this palette retails for $16, which is not quite a lot. You don't really pay a lot, and for the $16 you do really get good shades, as well as you do really get good eyeshadows, except one that I used today. I was not really a fan of it, but then rest all were really nice, and these shimmery and metallic eyeshadows are so good, so buttery and pigment, and I would give this eyeshadow palette, I would say 4.5 out of 5, because that 0.5 I'm not giving for the green shade as well as the packaging, which I'm not really a big fan of. Now I will be showing you guys the swatches on my hand. After that we will be talking about the lip products. So the first shade is Twinkle, Stardust, Magical, Shooting Star, Spark, Potion, Water Bearer, Sweet Dreams, Mermaid Boy, Moony, Elfish, and Kaleidoscope. So these are the two lip products I bought from this collaboration, and the names are Dreamy and Revere. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know how to really pronounce it, so it's Revere and Dreamy. Dreamy is actually a peachy nude, and Revere is a bright orangey red. There was one more product which was ultra lip gloss called Moonchild, which I actually did not pick because I don't really use glosses. So I did not really find it worth spending my money, and these cost $6 each. I have Dreamy on my lips today, and it's actually a very peachy nude, but I don't really know if it's that flattering on me, because I feel that it's being so bright, it's just popping up, and I'm not really a big fan of it. And if you're of my complexion, I would say that this is not a very good option if you're looking for a nude. But then if you just like Kathleenlights and just want to get her products, then you can get this. But this shade called Revere, which is orangey red, it's actually very, very orangey and red. I'm not really sure that if this would also look flattering on me, because that's too bright. And Kathleenlights, she is so fair that these shades look really flattering on her. But this is how it looks like. It's actually a very pretty shade, but I can see that it's very, very bright. Now showing you guys how does this look on my lips. The one that I'm wearing right now is Dreamy, and yeah, so now let's see the swatch of Revere on my lips. So this is how Revere looks on me, and I must say that I look hideous. This is such a bright orange red. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed that none of the shades I liked, and I'm not really sure if you know, warmer tones will be able to pull off these lip shades, because this one is way too bright. This like just right on your face, and I'm not that kind of a person who likes those kind of shades. The finish of these lip products, it's satin, ultra satin, so they do dry matte, but then they do transfer, and I'm not really a big fan of ultra satin lip. I would rather prefer the matte lips of Colourpop, because I don't like lipsticks that transfer, to be honest. Yeah, so these were the two shades, and yeah, this is how they look on my lips, and yeah, that is it. If you guys are a Kathleenlights fan, and if you are fairer, or if you like such shades, I would say you can go for these lip shades. They are still available on Colourpop. They retail for $6 each. That is it in the review of these products which came out from Colourpop with collaboration with Kathleenlights. Now I will be showing you guys this quick look that I created using this eyeshadow palette, and yeah. So let's jump into the tutorial. First of all, I'm applying MAC paint pot all over my eyelid and setting it with a setting powder. Then I'm using Colourpop Dream Street palette, and first I'm taking this shade Twinkle and applying it in and over the crease line, gradually building the shade. Then I'm taking this shade Water Bearer and applying it in my crease, making sure it remains in crease and doesn't go above it. Then I'm taking this shade called Potion and applying it in the outer corner of the eyes, not the very friendly eyeshadow. Then I'm cutting the crease or cleaning the area with a concealer to get the maximum pigmentation of the eyeshadow that I will be using over the lid. Then I'm using this shade called Mermaid Boy all over the lid. And finally, I'm using Potion again to blend the shades together on the eyelid. Then I'm using the shade Water Bearer again to blend any harsh lines. And finally, I'm using Twinkle, the first shade that I used at the beginning of the tutorial, to blend all well together. For eyeliner, I'm using Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. And then I'm taking Potion again and using it under the waterline and blending it using a blending brush. For lashes, I'm using Morphe Lashes in style Daydreamer. And for mascara, Old Trusted L'Oreal False Mascara. Then I'm taking Charlotte Tilbury Eye Pencil and applying it in the waterline. And then finally, I'm taking this shade called Shooting Star and using it to highlight the eyebrow and inner duct of my eyes. So guys, this is the complete look I created using this Colourpop x Kathleenlights eyeshadow palette. Yeah guys, so I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that this video will be helpful if in case you're planning to buy the eyeshadow palette or even planning to buy any of the lip products. I personally don't like them, but I have nothing against the shades. They don't look flattering on me. That doesn't mean that it's not going to look flattering on you or anybody else. So you guys can give it a try. They are not that expensive. It's just $6 each. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.